we just finished our first week back to school, and it has been amazing. And I'm really excited about this year. But I wanted to get on here and give this video a little intro because I want to hear from you guys. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I get asked a lot why I started a channel, and one of the primary reasons was because I wanted to help. And the facts are the facts that here on YouTube, as your child grows and you continue to homeschool, there are far less videos, far less resources available for people, families, moms, dads who are homeschooling middle school and high school aged kids. If you do a quick search on YouTube for The Good and the Beautiful Level K, you're gonna find tons of videos. But if you do a YouTube search of The Good and the Beautiful High School or The Good and the Beautiful Level 7 Language Arts, you're gonna find very, very, very few videos. And so being that I am a homeschooling mom who is homeschooling middle school kids now, I want to continue to share what I'm learning and what I'm discovering for you guys, you moms and dads who watch me, who are a few years behind me. Maybe you've got a 3rd grader, 4th grader, 5th grader. So I want to create these videos to hopefully help you guys feel a little bit more at ease about getting to that middle school age, that high school age, as I get there. When I reached, 6th grade with my kids, again, there wasn't too much that I could watch or pull from to help me see, okay, this is what it looks like, so I want to do that for you guys. So that's what this video is going to be. This video is sponsored by The Good and the Beautiful, so a huge thank you to them for continuing to partner with me on sharing their amazing resources. This is our 2nd year using the curriculum. Many of you guys know that, and we're loving it equally as much, if not more, than last year already. So this video, I just wanted to show you guys one of the things that so many people ask is when they're in 7th grade, how independent is their work, right? And that is a question that I had. How independent should this be? I mean, I don't want to be completely hands-off. I want to be involved in my daughter's schooling and education, but also at the same time, there does come a level of taking care of things on your own, because if she was in a public school classroom, she wouldn't have a teacher holding her hand through her assignment either. So all of you people who watch and want to comment like, oh, you don't even teach your kids. No, that's not what this is about. This is about sharing so far for the very first week. So it's only going to get better. How independent is The Good and the Beautiful Language Arts Level 7? How much of it can she do on her own? And how am I going to continue to be involved in her schooling with her being more capable of completing things independently, if that makes sense? So I wanted to share this whole week. We shared every day what her assignment was, and I think it gives a great overview of how The Good and the Beautiful Language Arts is laid out. No 2 days are the same, which is incredible. And again, this is the very first week, so imagine just how much deeper we're going to dive. But I wanted to get this out there and share it with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to hear from you in the comments. If you're a mom, a dad, a homeschooling family of kids who eventually will reach middle school and you plan on homeschooling them, what are questions that you have? What are things that you're not quite sure of? Let me know down in the comments below. That'll help me be cognizant of what you guys are wondering, and then I can hopefully create some content to help you. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the video. It's just gonna roll through the week and you guys can see how we're doing language arts, being in 7th grade now, and with me, how we're pairing that together. So I hope this helps. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video really soon. Bye guys. So right here for lesson 1, which is our very first day of school, it says, welcome to this course. You will guide yourself through this course. In this lesson, you will learn how the course works. So today's lesson is all about you understanding how this course works. So I want you to read through that because this year it's getting to be more independent. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to help you, but that just means that it's going to be pretty much guided by yourself. So that's why you have that daily checklist over there. See your checklist? So that way you're not forgetting to do things. So what you need to do today is read through this, some things you need to know. And we're going to read them together so we both know them. And then that's all lesson 1 is. So they've taken a whole lesson for you to understand how to use their course book. So it's kind of important. Ready? Mm-hmm. Read. Number 1.
Out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. This course includes a daily checklist for you to use each day you have school. Read the instructions on the first page of the daily checklist with your parent or teacher. Have your parent or teacher entitled here.
Initial. That says initial.
Oh, initial here when you have read the instructions together.
Okay, so we've read the instructions together, so you can make my initials and your initials on that line.
So A and K.
Your initial.
Course Companion, level 7. Geography and Grammar flashcards, levels 4 through 7. Level 7 Favorite Classics Reader. And a daily checklist.
So you have everything right here. So then it says the additional materials you're going to need at times: a timer, drawing pencils, a sketchbook, which is that black one right over there, blank notebook with lined paper. So right here it's talking about making sure that you follow the instructions in your course book. So that's going to be really important for you. There's also a course reading challenge, which is right here. And it's going to be in the book as well for what to do. So you still have the geography and grammar cards that you had last year. Remember those things? And it tells you each day what you're supposed to do. So this is all the different grammar rules that you're going to be using. This is the different geography that you're going to learn and know. This is the literature, so you're going to learn about these poets right here. This is the different artists and time periods you're going to be studying there, so that's pretty cool. Lots of different things and different art concepts too. And then just like last year, the lessons are numbered. So this is all the writing that you're going to be learning how to do, like avoiding plagiarism, writing a literary analysis essay, building character, note-taking, all things very important. Here's that course reading challenge. So these are additional readings that you can do to complete this challenge, and I want you to do that. So fiction, historical fiction, nonfiction, biographies, Benjamin West, that gives you an actual title, and Heidi. So the book that you started today, The Nobody's Princess, what genre is that?
Historical fiction.
Yes, so let's write that down. So lesson number 2 today on our second day of school, and she got out her daily checklist because that really does help them remember what they're supposed to do. And she also got out her course companion. And so on this lesson, it says to read this page with your parent or teacher. So we're going to read that together. And then it goes over the parts of speech, which she will be able to do on her own, and then I will check it for completion. And then it has some preposition practice here, helping verbs, so reviewing some things that she definitely learned last year, and then continuing on with some verb phrases here. And so after she reads this to me, I'll have her work on
this second side completely independently, and of course asking for help if she needs it, but then we'll check it together at the end. And so for her checklist, their sentence dictation, there's none of that in here yet. She's gonna work on her poetry memorization today, so that those are ready to go. And then I'm having her alternate the ladders with the geography and grammar cards, so she's not gonna do that. Then we're gonna have done the course book here, and she already did the reading for the course reading challenge in her book that she's reading right now, which you guys saw yesterday, the historical fiction, which is, what's the title again?
Nobody's Princess.
Right. So we're gonna read this together, and then she'll be off independent for this for a little bit, and then we'll come together again at the end and review it. So that is what our second lesson is looking like.
Does this apply to the books we read? Definitely. Books are powerful. They help shape our minds, hearts, and characters, whether we realize it or not. Inappropriate content, but their underlying purpose is to entertain and amuse rather than teach or inspire. Roller coaster books are usually fast-paced and easy, like riding a roller coaster. Riding a roller coaster and desensitize, and or they make Satan's teachings seem acceptable, normal, or desirable, such as negativity, disunity of family members, greediness, disrespect, laziness, and dishonesty. Large or small parts of unworthy books may teach and inspire, but that does not make the wholesome parts of the book right. It's important.
So she's just finished now with her, that part I showed you guys where she was gonna be able to do it by herself. And now we're coming together to check it and review it. So she has her red pen, and I have the course companion, which contains a lot of stuff in here that she needs. But I'm just going to turn to the portion where the answers are. And if you've got a trustworthy kid, then the answers being in the back of the book are not a problem. Like, she's a trustworthy kid. But if you have kids that maybe would be tempted by that, you can always remove it. So, you know, you can pull it out. But the answers are back here, so that way you can go over things with your kiddo, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old, who's using level 7. So we're gonna start with number 1. Ready? Number 1 is a preposition.
Got that right.
Number 2 is an adjective.
Got that right.
Number 3 is an adverb.
Got that right.
Number 4 is a pronoun.
Oh, got that one wrong.
So circle it, circle that one. Good. 5 is an adverb.
Got that right.
6 is a noun.
Got that right.
7 is a verb.
Got that right.
8 is a pronoun.
Got that one wrong.
So we forgot pronouns. Remember, pronouns replace the noun. He, she, they replace proper nouns. He, she, I, they, those types of words. Number 9 is an adverb.
No, didn't get that. Got that wrong.
Number 10 is a preposition.
Oh, the last 3 ones out. I didn't know what
It's
they
okay.
were, so.
Number 11 is an article.
Okay, got
Good.
it. I only got 4 wrong out of
That's 3. Oh, 4, yeah.
out
Okay.
of 11. So.
Now on exercise number 2. The words that should be underlined are to. We went to the mountains.
I did not do 2.
After
I did after.
school on
did
April
not do
20th. Because remember, a preposition tells when, in time, and space. So on April 20th.
Okay, then I should have done into
Okay.
and on. Into.
Good, now you got that one right. Number 3, okay, exercise 3. This one was kind of tricky. So it says abstract nouns are things you cannot touch. Underline all the words that are abstract nouns. So the words that are abstract nouns are weakness, determination, patience, grief. Weak is not.
Weak is not?
No, because you could
Alexa.
you could feel like, oh, she's weak, like her muscles have faded.
You can?
Yes, patient, that could be like a person, like you're my patient in the hospital.
Oh, I thought it meant like the
Patient.
yeah.
Hopeful.
Hopeful is it?
Kindness minute. Science.
Science you can't touch.
No.
You can't touch science?
Wow, arguing.
It is day 3 of our school week, and so we are on lesson number 3. And she went ahead and took out all of her stuff, so good job there. And so now she's gonna work through this. This part about subjects of the sentences is gonna be completed independently by her, and then again checked with me at the end. She'll be able to work through this as well as this using her course companion. All of this is a lot of review from last year in level 6. And then she has a fun art project for the first time. You love art, right? So that's one of the best parts about this language arts curriculum. So the line art. So when you get to that part, make sure you read the instructions for that. And then here it's just going back to talking about how to help choose good literature. And then you have your first writer's assignment in a notebook. So this is going to be your writer's notebook. So I want you to have one notebook dedicated to this. So do you have that? Or do you need one?
I have one.
An entire blank one. Yeah, we got a ton of notebooks, which you guys saw in our back to school haul. So choose one that's going to be called your writer's notebook.
I think I did this.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You can write on the front with the Sharpie. And so she'll keep all of her writings in there, and her assignment today is draw the line art image on this page, the measuring stick right here, and then write the scripture above, which is right here. So some scripture memorization and copy work there, and then the line art, practicing these grammar things. She already did her reading in Nobody's Princess, which is the historical fiction book she's reading. And then she'll practice her, yesterday she did poetry like you guys saw. So today she'll be doing her geography and grammar card practice. And that will complete her lesson today. So all I'll be doing is, number 1, explaining all of this to her like I just did here, and then checking it. The rest she'll be able to guide herself through. So pretty independent lesson today.
A good hair day.
Number 1 should be girl.
Okay.
Number 2, man. Number 3, I. Number 4, mom. Number 5, hummingbird. Number 6, butterfly.
Those are all like.
Good job. Okay, exercise 2, the little girl. Number 2, an old man down the street.
Oh, I did an old man, but I did not do down the street.
Okay. Number 3, I. Number 4, my mom. Number 5, the hummingbird. Number 6, a bright yellow butterfly. Number 7, my family. Number 8, Jake. Okay, the next section. Number 1, built. Number 2, moved. Number 3, fought. Number 4, has been picking. Number 5, will be sending. Exercise 2, built a cute home on the tree branch. Moved into the neighborhood.
Wait. Oh.
Fought the two-headed dragon. Has been picking berries by the stream. So it looks like you did the opposite. Will be sending a message in the morning. Okay. The last part down here, the underlined word should be cake and the circle should be Kevin.
Wait, what circle word?
So it says underline the direct objects and circle the indirect objects. Whoops.
I didn't do
Need
that.
to read instructions. Okay, so go ahead and fix that.
I need to read indirect.
So it is Friday, which makes this our last day of our first homeschool week. How do you feel your language arts is going so far?
Fun.
Fun? What's your favorite part about it?
Art.
The art. But do you feel like it really teaches you a lot about writing and how to write better and proper punctuation and grammar? Yeah, I agree. So for lesson 4, so you guys can see, it is on states, counties, cities, and towns. So geography and language arts.
Yes.
Pretty awesome. Are you familiar with all of those terms and what they actually mean?
What?
Like states, counties, towns.
Not what counties are.
Yeah, counties. Good. So you'll learn something new. So for her lesson today, she's going to read this information here and look at this map, which is geography. And she can definitely do that independently. So then after that, she's going to check for understanding here by filling in the blank. She's going to review her commas in a series, and she's going to also review the different types of sentences. Remember we did that last year?
Yes.
Yes. And then down here, going over some imperative sentences. So these things will be things we check at the end. And then she's got some review of independent and dependent clauses. And I really like how they include the definitions on the pages for them. That also helps. And working through that. So that is going to be lesson 4. Now, you guys have seen that there's geography, there's art. There obviously hasn't been a writing assignment yet because we're on lesson 4, but the point of this video was to show you guys how independently it can be done at the age of 12 and in 7th grade, and also how we come together and I check your work and we still talk about things and we can go over things, and then also just how it includes the checklist, which I really am a fan of, and how, oh, like my jewelry, I got some new bracelets today, and how the course companion, you know, works for them and then also for you as the homeschooling mom. So she's gonna get started on this, but I hope you guys got a good picture of, you know, what this is looking like for us in grade 7, but of course, level 7 and grade 7 do not correspond, so you can use this level at different grades. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of our first week of homeschool using our level 7, the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts. Would you recommend this?
Yeah.
Do you think it makes you more intelligent?
Yes.
Yes? You don't sound too sure.
Well, yeah, it does. A lot.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in our next video.